Deftones are back. They've just announced their new album, Private Music, is going to be dropping on August the 22nd. They just dropped a new single called My Mind is a Mountain. It could be their best single in over a decade. And I'm not knocking any of the music that the Deftones have done over the last decade or so, but this one really brings me back to my favorite eras of the Deftones when they did Diamond Eyes, when they did Koi no Yokan, those albums like in the early 2010s. That is definitely my favorite era of the Deftones. And this new song, My Mind is a Mountain, it's kick-ass. Like I said, it's got major Diamond Eyes vibes to it. Kind of reminds me of Rocket Skates, which is one of my favorite Deftones tracks. And this one sounds a little bit more direct and a little bit more in your face than the last few albums. Deftones have always had that heavy edge, of course, but they've been known to experiment with different things. But this one has that huge Deftones guitar sound to it. It's got a great riff in it. It's got that classic Chino vocal. And it kind of makes sense that this new song and maybe the entire new album would be more reminiscent of an album like Diamond Eyes, because this album was produced by Nick Raskulinecz. I hope I got that right. He produced Diamond Eyes and Koi no Yokan, which are like two of my favorite Deftones albums ever. And you know what? It makes sense because this new song, and we'll see when the new album comes out, but this new song, My Mind is a Mountain, definitely sounds more like that Diamond Eyes era Deftones sound, which is cool with me. This new album, Private Music, is going to have 11 brand new Deftones tracks, including this new song, My Mind is a Mountain. And yeah, like as much as I love Diamond Eyes and as much as I love Koi no Yokan as great records, Deftones albums, I wasn't really into the last two studio albums the band released. I think Gore came out in 2016, and then Ohms came out in 2021. I think I'm getting those years right. I'm definitely due for a re-listen on those albums. I'm definitely planning to do a rock albums ranked here on the channel where I rank all the Deftones records. But I didn't really love Gore. I didn't really love Ohms. Those were albums that just kind of came and went for me, and I've really been pining for Deftones to kind of rise back to the cream of the crop of my favorite rock bands, because they're an incredible band. Like I said, they have that heavy edge to them, but then they have shoegaze in there. They have 80s kind of sounds in there. Chino is doing all sorts of different stuff with other bands as well. So I've always just loved the Deftones sound, but maybe just the quality of the songs has varied a lot from album to album. And I felt like they were really on a roll there for a while, and then those last two albums didn't really hit me as much. So I still think they're one of the best hard rock slash metal bands out there, and they're going to be going on tour this summer as well with System of a Down. They're playing at the new Rogers Stadium in Toronto, which is the same place that I'm going to see Oasis next month. So that is pretty cool that they're going on tour with System. That's a pretty awesome double bill. If you're a fan of 2000s metal, System of a Down and Deftones is really is a killer double bill. And when it comes to Deftones and it comes to this new record, they finally announced it. I was really wondering when this new album was going to be coming out. 2021, Ohms came out, and it seems like this new album, Private Music, has been in the can for a while. I was watching a conversation on YouTube with Zane Lowe and the band, and it sounds like this has been kind of in the can for a while, and maybe the band has been sitting on it, waiting for the right moment to release this new record, Private Music. But they've been on the road, they've been touring a lot, they've been playing a lot, and I've been just wondering, when are we going to get this new music from Deftones, and that is definitely the one that I'm excited to listen to this summer. So let me just share my screen here so we can take a look at the album cover for this new album, Private Music. Just give me one second here. Share the screen. Go to this new thing. We'll be talking about Wolfgang in a minute, but taking a look at this thing from Spin, there's the Deftones right there. And then the new album, Private Music, with the snake on the cover with the green in the background. I think that's pretty cool. This is a different kind of color palette than we're used to for most Deftones albums, which tend to be very much in the black and white kind of range. The Ohms album artwork was very, very muted compared to this new one. And then we have the track list for Private Music, My Mind is a Mountain. Awesome first single from Deftones. This song got me pumped up right from the first listen. It's heavy, it's got a killer riff in it, and I hope this kind of sets the stage for what we can expect from this new album from Deftones. Lot Clubbed, ECDsis, Easedissis, Infinite Source, Souvenir, CXZ, I Think About You All the Time, Milk of the Madonna, Cut Hands, Metal Dream, and Departing the Body. So very, very cool song titles from the Deftones. And yeah, just really excited that we're going to be getting new music from them. So the new album from Deftones called Private Music comes out on August the 22nd. They're going on tour with System of a Down. Going to be really, really cool. This new single, My Mind is a Mountain, is awesome. So hop in the comments below. Let me know what you think of the new song from Deftones, My Mind is a Mountain. Are you excited for this new album, Private Music? It's their first album in quite a few years. So very, very excited for new music from Deftones. So let me know your thoughts on the new stuff from Deftones in the comments below.